When I'm looking for a wireless gaming headset, there's a few things I normally look out for. The build quality, the audio quality, the mic quality, comfort, battery life, and most importantly, the price. And even though this PlayStation 5 headset is from Sony, you would expect that the best quality is gonna come from this thing because Sony made it. And that's not always the case when it comes down to PlayStation headsets. But I think this year Sony really hit the sweet spot. What's going on, guys? My name is Siobhan and I've been using this PlayStation 5 3D Pulse headset for the past week now. I got all my Sony PlayStation accessories shipped 1 week early before the PS5, which I didn't expect. But the first thing I did was test out the headset because I was really excited to see how it feels, what it sounded like. Man, this headset is probably one of the best sounding gaming headset I've ever used when it comes on to surround sound audio quality, just straight gaming audio. And I'm talking comparing this thing to my Astra A50s, my Logitech G Pro X, the HyperCloud X that I've been using, and this cheap, I think it's a Turtle Beach Stealth, but yeah, those are all headsets I've used in the past. And the reason why I think the PS5 headset is so good is because of the 3D audio technology that's used in this headset, which played a big role for me playing games like Valorant, Fortnite, and Call of Duty, where footsteps, you guys know, footsteps and gun sounds in those games plays a vital role. And I can already imagine the cinematic experience it's gonna have with the Spider-Man Miles Morales just swinging through the city, hearing the wind blowing, hearing all the cars honk when you turn your head to the left, when you turn your head to the right. From every angle, it's gonna be insane. Now, I've only been using it with my PC since I sold my PS4 and moved to PC gaming, but this year the PS5 reeled me back into the console gaming. So yeah, we're gonna look at this thing. But before we jump into all the features and what I think, let's look at what we get inside the box. The unboxing experience isn't anything special to me and it kind of felt cheap, but it's whatever. The headset costs $100, which isn't expensive compared to any other headset I've used, like the G Pro X wireless and the A50 wireless. To me, Astra A50 wireless, which costs around $200. And by the way, I'm also excited to compare the mic quality of both of them. But yeah, inside the box, we get the paperwork, which shows us how to use the headset. We get a 3.5mm cable to connect to our controller or any other device we want to get used to go wired. We also get a USB-C charging cable, which is appreciated. We get a wireless adapter to plug into our consoles, your PC or your Mac. And finally, we get the headset itself. So taking up the headset for the first time, it kind of felt light, but it still feels premium. You don't hear any rattles when shaking the headset. It's one solid build. It's very solid, and it's going to be interesting to see it holds up over time, knowing that these PS5 headsets always degrade fast. And so far, I've been using it, and if you guys look closely right here, you could see that it has scratches on the side because it's all plastic. If you look closely, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but these scratches are permanent. You can't rub them out or anything, so it's gonna look ugly over time for sure. Now, one thing I must say about these headsets is that the ear cups, super comfortable. Just look at how it looks. I'm not sure if it's full leather, but it's really plush. So the way the ear cup sits over the ear, it gives a nice plush cushion feel. So let me just show you guys real quick. And because of that design element, a lot of background noise is gone. So if you have family always make a lot of background noise, the headset will eliminate that. But thankfully, it also has a side tone feature, which you could turn on and off. And I really love this feature. So how the side tone works is that whenever side tone is enabled, you could hear yourself talking through the headset. And at first it's gonna sound weird because you're hearing yourself talk to, you're hearing yourself through the headset, but it's useful in the sense that it doesn't let you talk way louder than normal. So if you realize with headphones, whenever we have our headphones on, we tend to talk louder because subconsciously we're not hearing our own voice. So we try to talk louder than the audio in here so we could hear our voice. So having that feature to let us hear our voice and not screaming above our normal tones is really good. And thanks to Sony for adding this side tone feature on the headset. Now, the design. Design to me looks sick. It's very futuristic. I've never seen a headset design like this before, and I like it. Now, majority of the headset is made up of plastic, the headband is rubber, and the ear cups are made of this soft leather material that I really love. Now, on the left side of the headset, right here, on the 3D Pulse, this is where you find all your accessories. So we have the controls such as the side tone button, which I talked about, the volume rocker, the mute button, and even a mixer to mix game and chat levels. At first, everything is gonna take some time getting used to because I keep taking my headset off to look at what I'm pressing, but I'm sure with the PS5, when you press certain buttons, you'll get to like pop up on the screen, which shows you what you're controlling. So yeah, that won't be an issue, and you guys will get used to it in the long run. Now, there's also a small LED indicator on the left side as well, right above this PlayStation logo right here. It blinks blue a few times until it's connected, then it stays white, and whenever it's charging, it slowly blinks orange light, and whenever it's full, the light turns off. However, when the headset is charging while connected, the light remains white until it's fully charged. Now it blinks orange a few times, then it goes back to white. It's kind of weird, but it is there. I'm not sure a lot of people would even pay attention to this LED light. You can also check the battery percentage on the headset, which comes in handy if you're not connected to a console. So by holding down the chat and the volume down button, you'll hear beeps and also see either a purple or orange light blink 3 to 4 times, depending if it's full or not. But yeah, man, for $100, this build quality of the 3D Pulse headset really caught me by surprise. I thought they would feel real cheap and flimsy, but it's decent. All right, now let's look at the mic quality. And as I said before, I don't have the PS5 yet, so I'll be testing this with my PC right here, and everything recorded with Streamlabs. Everything is recorded with Streamlabs. No edits were done with the audio or anything. And I'm not sure if it will sound better on the PS5, if the PS5 has better compression or not. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss when I test out this headset next week with the PS5. So yeah, let me hop onto Discord with my friends and see what they have to say about this microphone. Alright, so this is what the PS5 headset sounds without anyone talking in the background or anything. I'm also going to compare it, as I said before, with the G Pro X headset. Kind of an unfair comparison, but it is what it is. This is a $200 headset, $100 headset. Alright. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Alright, now let's switch to the Logitech G Pro X headset. Now we're on the Logitech G Pro X, same recording levels, same Streamlabs, no blue audio added or anything, straight from the headset. So let's go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Whew. Alright, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Was it the PS5 or did Logitech win this one? Let me know down below in the comments. How does this headset microphone sound?
Trash.
Why your FPS
Trash?
like that?
Compared to your
know.
normal ones,
My
they're
FPS
bad.
is
Alright, this is the PS5
is-
headset mic, so I'm doing a YouTube test right now. So yo, Callie, how does the microphone sound?
Sounds great. Not like like the bass is not there, but
It's
like
not.
we can hear you though.
Yeah, you can understand what you're saying, but it sounded like you switched to like your AirPods, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Ino, how
Like
does
the
it
like
sound?
your bass of your voice is not there.
Alright, so that was the mic quality. Now let's look at the sound quality. And to me, this is the most important part of the headset, and Sony really did it. This 3D Pulse headset sounds amazing for gaming. I played Valorant for the first time with it, and I was mind blown. I was hearing stuff I didn't hear with my Logitech G Pro headset, which is right here. I was hearing the bullet travel I didn't hear before. I was hearing footsteps in way more accurate directions and a further distance than before. And I could also literally hear footsteps on different materials. Like I could differentiate clearly between a hardwood floor from the concrete, from the grass, from the steel floor. It's just crazy and something you guys would have to experience for yourself. And normally I would hear like someone's walking, but now I could hear like they're a little bit above or below different levels. It's insane. The 3D audio on this thing is nuts. So knowing that it had 3D audio, I went over to Fortnite and I enabled the 3D audio feature. Surprisingly, it wasn't much of a difference compared to my Logitech G Pro. This has surround sound as well, but I could definitely tell more accurately than before where players were, either above, below or either to the left or the right of me. It's really impressive to see a $100 headset compete with a $200 headset from a huge company like Logitech. They're both huge companies though, but Sony doesn't really always put this much effort into their headsets. Now, where the Logitech headset really crushed the 3D Pulse was when it came onto bass, especially when listening to music. The vocals were clear on this headset, the highs were there, but it just lacked a little bass. I would hear way more clarity with the Logitech G Pro X when listening to music. Alright, now you hear me talk so good about this headset, you might be wondering, did this guy get paid by Sony? But nah, I bought this by myself. But now let's talk about some things I don't like. Now, I don't like that this headset can't rotate the ear cups. So if you place this over your chest, you know that this is a wireless headset, right? We'll be getting up a lot, placing it around our necks. I just wish that you could turn these ear cups right here, let it lay flat, because it gets uncomfortable here every time if you're having it around your neck and walking around the house. I just wish you could turn these ear cups flat down. That would have been appreciated. Secondly, there's no adjustability on the headset. This is just one solid headset. If you guys could see it, you can't the only adjustability is this rubber headband right here. So you can move this rubber headband up and down. It's like a one-size-fits-all thing, but meaning that you can't close it. So when you're finished with the headset, you can't close it to make it smaller. You don't really have anywhere to store it. Maybe you guys have to just place it on your monitors when you're finished. I'm not sure if Sony will sell a dock for this thing or anything, but traveling purposes and all of that, it's gonna be a hassle because there's no real way to close it. Hopefully some third-party people make cases for it, but yeah, I just wish there was some way to put it down on a dock so it could charge or something like that. But for now, it's just one solid headset. As a wireless headset, it should have had an auto turn off feature. Now, normally with wireless headsets, we always use it and generally forget to turn it off, especially if we just raged after a game. We just put down the headset, or we got tired and we lay down in the bed and forgot to get up and turn it off. It should have had an auto turn off feature. A lot of top wireless headset, for example this one, after 10 to 15 seconds when you place it down flat, it would just turn off by itself. Same thing with my Astra A50s. So yeah, that's one feature that's missing from here. I'm not sure if with the PS5, when you turn off the PS5, the headset would turn off by itself. I'm not sure if that would be a feature, but hopefully they could roll out something like that in a software update. But yeah, that was all my gripes with the headset. Obviously, pros outweighs the cons. And to wrap things up, if you're looking for a headset to pair with your PS5 and you're not picking up this 3D Pulse headset, I'm not sure what you're doing. For $100, you're getting a lot of value. And even if you already own a headset, I think it's worth picking up just to experience the 3D audio and the side tone feature I mentioned earlier. If you don't care for anything like that, then I guess you don't have to pick this thing up. Now, a lot of consoles comes with a separate mixer just for chat and game volume. So normally you'd have to have a dock and you could mix between chat and game volume, but this thing has it built in. Two solid, decent microphones, and if you want to unplug it and connect your 3.5mm headphone jack to use it with your phone or anything, you could do that as well, because this doesn't have Bluetooth, but it gives us the ability to use a wire and connect it to our iPhones, or so that's kind of cool. I wish it had Bluetooth, but it doesn't. But yes guys, that was it for this video. Make sure, as I said before, you guys are subscribed and you turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I get my PS5. And if I didn't cover anything you guys expected, please drop some comments down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. As always guys, love, peace, and happy gaming. Signing out.